Sergio, let's chat about the Mercedes autonomous F015. Looks like, to me, a bit of a gimmicky car. It resembles a bit of a limousine inside.
Look, I'm really excited about the Mercedes concept that they've produced at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. A lot of companies have come out with their own take on self-driving cars. Google, obviously, Audi for one, and BMW. Mercedes, however, wants to change pace with their super luxury autonomous vehicle that they produced, in that they believe that a self-driving car will essentially be a mobile living space in the future. As you can see from the images, it's as outrageous as it gets. It's about 5.2 meters long, slightly longer than an S-Class. It's designed to be, like they said, a mobile living space, because essentially the car will take you wherever you want to go, while you can actually sit there and relax with your fellow passengers. In fact, one of the main points about this car is that its front seats can swivel so that you can face the backseat drivers. So in a sense, if you were driving from Cape Town to Joburg, for instance, I don't know why you take this vehicle there, but you can in a sense just spend the time with your passengers and let the car do the driving.
Autonomous vehicles, just explain to us sort of how they work. Do you have the option to drive it as well, or is it completely autonomous? And the navigation systems, like what if something goes wrong with them? I mean, surely that's quite a risky vehicle to have on the road.
Sure. Look, self-driving tech, it's in its infancy at the moment. We'll probably only see them really take to the roads in the next 10 to 15 years, but they're definitely out there, as Google has proved. Basically using sensors and obviously sat-nav, it detects the road ahead of you and where it's supposed to go. It can also detect cars and other road users, cyclists and pedestrians as well. It's able to stop, go, recognize robots.
I'm assuming it always obeys the speed limit too.
Well, that too. But with this specific Merc, there is an option to drive it. In fact, if you swivel backwards, the steering wheel disappears, and when you swivel around to the front, obviously to facilitate driving, the steering wheel comes out. The interior, as you can see, is as luxury as it gets. It's got touchscreens all over. Luxury trimmings as expected from Mercedes. Basically, it's designed to be the most super luxury autonomous car you can get. Look, this is a long way off from ready for production. It's probably only going to be, if it enters production, probably only in the next 10 years. But it's certainly something to look forward to. I don't know how, if you're an avid driver, how you would feel having your car just take you to where you really need to go. If there were a lot of self-driving cars, however, road deaths would be reduced.
And I mean, which manufacturer is sort of at the forefront of this production? Is it Mercedes-Benz? I mean, are we likely to see these cars on the roads in Germany before other countries?
Look, a lot of manufacturers have come out with their own self-driving projects. Google, for instance, came out with their own self-driving car in 2014. BMW has taken a few of its performance vehicles on track and actually had them autonomously drive around the track at pace. Audi, at the same show Mercedes is debuting its F015, actually had a car that drove autonomously to the show as well. So look, this is something that would have been a fantasy about 10 years ago. The fact that it's a reality at the moment is incredible. But the technology is still early development, so we'll probably have to wait in 10 years. And who knows, maybe we'll see self-driving cars around SA.
And I mean, sort of like voice recognition, voice instruction, I mean, can you talk to the vehicle? I mean, how does it...
Well, in terms of the software that the Merc has, basically you input your destination, confirms the route, and it will supposedly just drive off by itself. What's interesting about this Merc is that it's hydrogen powered, meaning that it basically has no emissions. Well, I mean, bar clean drinkable water that it pumps out the back. So that's great for the environment as well. As far as would anyone purchase this vehicle, I'm not sure what kind of market it caters to. Obviously, someone who likes to be chauffeured to and from places. There's certainly a huge market for limo out there, and with this case, you won't have to scream at a limo driver for getting instructions wrong. You just have to get your IT guy to fix the software if there's a problem.
Great, thank you.
Sure.